Okay, the first thing we're going to do is journalize our closing entries. And what I am going to do first is just put in our date and account titles and then go back in and put in the amounts. So December 31st, and then we'll have sales. Next we'll have purchases discount. Next, purchases, returns, and allowances. Interest income. Rent income. Gain on plant assets. And then our last one that goes with this will be income summary. And so then we will just look up here to plug in our amounts. And remember, we're closing them, so we need them to be the opposite. So sales is a credit, so to close that, we're going to put it in the debit. So $587,834.15. Purchase discount $2,741.80. Returns and allowances $1,358.07. Rent income $1,000. Skip to interest income. Interest income is $584.74. Gain is $55. And then we will add those numbers up, and our income summary will then be a credit. So debit or credit of $593,000. $673.76. Okay, then our date again for our next set of closing entries. For this one, our first account will be income summary. And then we have all of our expense related accounts. So sales discount, sales returns and allowances, purchases, advertising expense, cash short and over, credit card fee expense, depreciation expense, dash equipment insurance expense, miscellaneous expense, payroll taxes expense, rent expense, salary expense, supplies expense, no supplies expense. Next is uncollectible accounts expense, utilities expense, federal income tax expense, interest expense, loss on plan assets. Okay, I am going to pause my recording and go and just plug in the numbers since we're just bringing them down. So I would say once I have those numbers back up, you'll want to pause the video so that you can copy them over to your problem. Okay, so I got all of my expense related numbers, and then I had to add them together to get the income summary amount. And then next we are looking at closing our net income. So we'll have December 31st income summary and retained earnings. So then and so that is going to be our income summary amount, so $12,900. And then, see, our last one is our closing entry for our dividends. So 21,600. And I'm hoping here when we go to grade this, since I have 2 lines left, that I didn't accidentally skip an account somewhere. So we'll go ahead and find out. Okay, so my uncollectible accounts expense number is wrong. Should be $3,675. And let's see. Then I have my income summary and retained earnings amount incorrect. I must have skipped something in this area. So I would just recommend that you pause it here and just double check things. So I apologize about that and see what it is that I missed. And then the final thing we have to do is journalize our reversing entries. So December 31st, our first one should be interest income and interest receivable. And so then we're just looking up here at our adjusting entries. Right here, so 137.50. The next date is December 31st. And we have interest payable and interest expense. So that's $277.58. That should be $277. And then our last one is going to be with our federal income tax, so December 31st. Federal income tax payable. And federal income tax expense. And so that amount is $7,521.44. And I will grade this and we'll see. Oh, and I had our date wrong. Our date should be the 1st of the year. So just get that corrected and then you should be good.